First of all, we haven't given a penny yet. And all of the revenues that we're projecting for next quarter and for next year, if you just think about the level of investment that we would make in each tranche, and none of it is forecasted at the moment in the $500 billion that I'm talking about, the investments that we're making is a tiny percentage of our overall revenues. They have to go raise the vast majority of the funding that they need. It's raising through equity, through other investors, and of course, every single round has been oversubscribed for OpenAI and for Anthropic and for XAI. They've been all oversubscribed, so they certainly don't need our investment.
So is the bubble, Stuart, in OpenAI. And all of the money that OpenAI is spending. OpenAI is not publicly traded, as you know. However, you've got to watch out for that because OpenAI does not make money. It is not profitable right now.
Yeah. What do you think, Lou?
Listen, I think NVIDIA got nominated to take the polygraph test for the AI bubble, and they passed with flying colors. They did. There's absolutely no bluffing going on. I mean, this is a $4.5 trillion company, growing earnings and revenues by more than 60%. The demand is real, as he revealed to you in your exclusive interviews. And I think what's important, you bring up OpenAI, we're going to get some transparency there because there are plans for an IPO possibly next year. So in that S1 filing, we'll see where their revenue really comes from. Here's what I would say. OpenAI is going to have pricing power. I've been an early adopter of ChatGPT and upgraded to the Pro subscription from 10x price change, right? From $20 a month to $200. It's well worth it. So OpenAI is going to be able to, I think they'll have pricing power, but again, financing is key. Jensen brought it up. We're not coming out of pocket. They have to raise that in the capital market. So right now, I don't see any concerns, but I think you're smart to say, hey, down the road, we got to figure out where's all the money going to come from.
And let me just say, Stuart, Menlo Ventures did a study, and this was a couple of months ago. Only 3% of customers of all of these chatbots are paying customers. You're going to try and make them start paying, so you're one of the few.
Yeah,
this is the problem.
But I think this is that
not NVIDIA.
Freemium to premium model that Silicon Valley is known for, right? Get you addicted to the service and then start charging a lot more for it.
It's fascinating.
But it has to be proven now.
Liz, well, the Dow's still up 300 points, and the Nasdaq is up 230. Not bad. Lou Basenese he's got his stock picks with him, and the first one is, put it on the screen, please, Teradyne. It's down today, though.
Yeah, down a little bit, but I love chip stocks that aren't NVIDIA, and Teradyne is a test and equipment maker that tests all these high-powered chips. So it's levered to AI, but they're also levered to robotics. 16% of revenue comes from robotics. This is a great pick and shovel play on all things AI, all things that have chips in them.
And AI is not a bubble, so...
It is not a bubble, so it's time to keep buying Teradyne.
Okay.
That's right.
Tell me about Lattice Semiconductor.
So another semiconductor, right? If NVIDIA is the MVP player, you have to be surrounded by other supporting players, supporting chips, and that's what Lattice does. It makes chips that help the AI data centers run more appropriately, more functional. Again, it's a pick and shovel play. So the bigger the boom gets with AI, the more of these chips that you're going to need from Lattice Semiconductor.
Sounds good. All right, Lou, thank you very much. Lou Basenese, we haven't talked much about this, but 119,000 jobs added in September. Any impact on the stock market?
No, I think it's good, but not good enough to keep the Fed on the sidelines. So I think even though right now investors are worried that the Fed might not cut in December, I think they're going to, because you see here, 400,000 people plus came back into the workforce. We need the economic growth to provide more jobs for that, and a Fed rate cut will start helping.
It's really all about NVIDIA. Today it's NVIDIA.
Today it's NVIDIA. Yeah, yesterday and today are all about NVIDIA and AI. But people need to understand this is a trend, a growth trend that's going to drive our entire economy for 5, 6, 7 years from now.
Okay, Lou Basenese is with me. Socialist policies. I mean, how long's the misery going to last out there?
As long as the rain does, I'm afraid, right? They're talking about an empty storefront problem. It's an empty common sense problem, right? Businesses don't want to do business there, and your solution to creating more fairness is to raise taxes and do more of the same. It's just going to make it worse.
I don't know why it's so popular in America at this moment with youngsters.
Freebies and affordability are buzzwords, but they're backed by nothing.
Yeah, and it doesn't work.
There's no substance to it. It doesn't work. Right, but the youth don't understand that.
Because they're young.
Yes, we all learn the hard way,
yes,
right?
we do. Yeah. We do. I was well, I'm not going to get into that, but I was a socialist a long time ago. Yeah, I was. I thought this was a really, really good trivia question. And here it is, again. How many people are in space right now? 10, 15, 20, or 25? Now, yeah, there's a space station up there, obviously. Does China have some kind of operation with astronauts in space at this moment? I don't know.
They do.
They do?
I believe so.
The Israelis don't. The Indians don't. So who else? It's just
The Russians.
us and the Russians.
Russians.
Okay. Okay. So what's your guess?
I have no earthly idea.
Ten.
Bad
Oh,
analogy.
yeah.
10. I'm going with 10. I'll
You're
go
going
low.
with 10. All right.
This question is out of this world. I'll go with 20. I'll go a little bit bigger.
That big a number?
I dare you to go with 25.
No, I wouldn't go.
A double dog, dare you.
I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to 15.
Ooh.
Yes.
10.
You won.
I did. It's a rarity.
And
but
we
it happened.
lost.
You originally were going with 10.
This includes
We
10
can
people in
do.
space right now. 4 SpaceX crew members on the International Space Station.
Okay.
3 Soyuz crew members on the International Space Station, that Russians, of course, and 3 Shenzhou crew members on the Chinese space station.
We got the 3 countries right.
We did, fortunately. 10 people in space. I thought that was a very, very good question because that kind of hit the spot,
Yeah.
didn't it?